Hello guys, Sujo speaking. Welcome to LJPCBM episode number 755. Oh my god, today's episode, we're going to react to $1 Million Sharks, episode season 1, episode 9, and today, I'm so speechless about last episode. Bossy Chocolate Challenge season 1 episode finale is just mind-blowing after I've done reacting to this, so... Without all being said, let's react to $1 Million Sharks, Season 1, Episode 9. Begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And there's one dislike. How harsh. Oh well. We try anyway.
One turn of a single card could be worth $1 million. From Campbell, California, it's $1 Million Shot. And now, here's your host, Connor $1 Shark.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, yeah, we're going to have a great show tonight. Thank you, Red Scrubs, and welcome to $1 Million Sharks, the game where one turn of a single card could net you $1 million. We're going to have a fun show tonight with your host, Alex Paris. Now let's open up the board and get to the cards.
Whoopee!
And as you can see, we've got our cards. The red cards will be played by
Yeah,
Edward.
as you saw in the comments below. Oh man. Yeah, I agree with that. Well, should we have on else? Blah blah blah. Continue on.
And the blue cards will be played by Nutter. And now let's introduce our card sharks for the evening, which are Ricky Johnson and Hayes Bowman. Welcome, players.
Oh.
Great to be here.
Hello, Ricky Johnson. Welcome to the show. You are from Bexley, Ohio, correct?
Yes.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure, I'm Ricky Johnson from Bexley, Ohio. I'm a full-time janitor. I also love game shows, video games, swimming, traveling, and shopping.
Very nice.
And I also have my tape trading website, too.
What do you usually trade the most?
I trade game shows, but I also have some cartoons and sitcoms in the trade as well.
Wow. Okay, continue on.
Oh, very cool. Glad to have you here, Ricky. And we got Hayes Bowman from Canada. Welcome.
Wow.
Should I introduce myself?
Yes, that was your cue.
Alright. I'm from Western Canada, and I love video gaming, cartoons, game shows, and music. And an aspiring musician.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. So let's play $1 Million Sharks. Each contestant has a deck of 52 playing cards. They have been shuffled and cut before we went on the air. Ricky will play the red cards. Bowman will play the blue cards. And this is a race to the finish to correctly call off all 5 cards by predicting when the next one is higher or lower than the one that precedes it. We play the best of 2 out of 3 match. And the winner of the match will receive $6,000 and will use that $6,000 to play for $1 million. But they have to answer a high-low toss-up question before they call off high-low on the cards. And you won the coin toss backstage, Ricky, so you get the first question. We asked 100 married men, is it okay for a married woman to flirt with other men? How many married men say yes, it's okay for married women to flirt with other married men? Or other men in general?
Well, unless they want to get on the Maury show, I'd say be my guest. But morally, I would just flirt with your own husband. So, I'll say 25.
25 out of 100 say that a married man says it's okay for a married woman to flirt with other men. Bowman.
I will probably say lower for that.
Alright, if it is lower, you get to play the cards. If not, it will be Ricky. When it comes to 100 married men saying it's okay for a married woman to flirt with other men, 52, you are not the father.
Oh.
Great. I should have guessed higher.
Yes, you should have. So Ricky gets the first shot at the cards, and her card is a jack.
Jack, lower.
Lower than a jack. No, a queen. Go back to your base card, and Bowman will get a free shot at the cards, and you cannot change this since you do not win the question. It is a 6.
Go higher.
Higher than a 6. The king.
Alright. Let's go lower.
Lower than the king, a jack.
Can we go lower?
Lower than the jack, no, a queen.
Yeah, no!
What's up, Chris?
And Bowman will get the next question.
Alright.
We asked, what are bachelors who are living with their girlfriend? Have you ever been unfaithful to her? How many bachelors said yes, they've been unfaithful to their girlfriend?
20.
20. Ricky, do you think that's higher or lower than 20?
And this would be something Maury show related. Higher.
Higher. The actual number of bachelors who are living with their girlfriend says they've been unfaithful to her is 19 by
Wow.
one. Bowman gets control of the cards, and you have a 6, and if you don't like it, you can change it.
Change, please.
The 6 now becomes a 4.
Can we go higher?
We're going to go higher. No, it's a 2.
Yeah!
And you go back to your base card, and Ricky gets a free chance at the cards.
Oh.
Lower than the jack.
Lower than a jack, a deuce.
Higher.
Higher than a 2, an ace. Lower, a 9.
Yeah, I'm done. Freeze.
She is done. She only needs 1 card to win the first game of the match.
Did she change her
And now
name to
we are
player
gonna
1? Jeez.
go to Ricky with the next question. Ricky, we asked 100 women. When you watch The Tonight Show in bed, would you rather have your husband on the show and the host in bed? How many women said yes?
Oh boy. 70.
70 out of 100 say they'd rather have the host in bed and their husband on the show. Bowman, do you think it's higher or lower than 70?
Lower.
You're going to say lower. The actual number of women said who watch The Tonight Show rather see their husband on the show and the host in bed is... It's lower at 16.
Wow.
Alright.
All right, Bowman, you have that 4. You want to keep it, change it, or call off high or low?
Okay, 4 is a good card. Can we go higher?
Let's go higher. A 9.
Yeah, be some
We're
folks.
going to go lower. A 3.
Ooh.
Can we go higher?
We're going to go higher. A 9.
Another 9.
Yep.
Let's try to go lower.
For the first game of the match, lower. No!
Come on!
Oh, I thought he was going to do a clean sweep almost. Ricky, you have that 9. You cannot change it.
Let's try lower.
Let's go lower for the first game. No!
Yeah!
Man! This is the 4th and final question of game number 1. Somebody's going to win this, and Bowman will get the last question of the game.
Alright.
We asked 100 men in the United States Marines, would you feel uncomfortable dating a woman taller than you? How many men said yes, they would feel uncomfortable dating a woman that they are taller than them?
I'll go 35.
35 out of 100 men in the U.S. Marines say they feel uncomfortable dating a woman taller than them. Ricky,
I have to talk to Maury Kovic after this. Higher.
they're going to go higher. And the actual answer is 37 and slightly higher. All right, Ricky, here is a situation. You have the 9, but you need 1 card to win. You can change that 9, or you can play that 9, or you can pass control to Bowman. He needs 4 cards to win. If you decide to play and get this one wrong, Bowman will win the first game of the match. And if he makes a mistake, you win the first game of the match. So do you want to play or pass?
I will play it and I'll change.
The 9 is now a deuce.
Higher.
For the first game of the match, higher. Yes, it's a 7. Game belongs to Ricky.
Alright.
So Ricky needs 1 more game to play the big money cards for $1 million. So this is still your game, Bowman. We are now going to deal out the cards for game number 2. And while we are dealing out the cards, we are going to get the first question for Ricky for game number 2. Ricky, we asked 100 people in the TV audience, have you ever been a contestant on a game show? How many people said yes, they've been a contestant on a game show?
I'm going to say that's actually pretty low. Because I think a lot of the people in the audience love game shows. But as for how many, I'm going to say 15. 1-5.
1-5. 15 out of 100 people say they've been on a game show. Bowman? We're gonna go higher. The option our people in the TV audience said they've been a contestant on a game show is. It's 5. It's not higher, it's lower. Only 5.
Oh, you get it.
I've been on a game show. I haven't been called down on the Price is Right, but I also attended the Friends Wheel of Fortune taping.
Oh, man, it's stupid. Yeah, I don't want to mention these things again. Yeah, and then I wanted you to come on down. Yeah, but it's not going to happen. I did record Price is Right, you come on down thing. Continue on.
Opening card, Ricky. It's a 6.
Get rid of it.
Get rid of it. The 6 is now the king.
Okay, let's go lower.
Lower than the king of Jack.
The Jack, that's a decent card. Keep going lower.
Keep going lower. An 8.
Oh, freeze.
Freezing on an 8. That becomes her new base card. And now we're going to go to the next question, and that will be Bowman. Bowman, we asked 100 taxi drivers. Have you ever been mugged by a passenger? How many taxi drivers said yes, they've been mugged by a passenger?
18.
18 out of 100 taxi drivers say they've been mugged by a passenger, Ricky.
That's gotta be high.
It's gonna be high, she says. Excuse me. The option of a taxi driver said they've been mugged by a passenger is 31. It is higher. Alright, Ricky. You have that 8. Do you want to keep it or change it?
Get rid of it.
I figured so. You got a king.
Man.
Great, lower.
Lower, an 8 again. Wow. That snowman can't keep up.
I'll go for it, lower.
For $6,000 lower, it's a 3, and you're going to be playing the big money card. Well, Bowman, we got some nice sign gifts for you backstage. Thanks for playing $1 Sharks.
It was tough,
That was a
Bowman.
good game, Ricky.
It is good for
You
Ricky.
got $6,000, and now you're going to use that $6,000 to turn that into $1 million. And that's what we're going to do when we come back playing the big money cards for a possible $1 million.
Wow, okay.
If you'd like to become a contestant on $1 Million Sharks, send us a request to the 25 Facebook page and sign up to join our 25 Discord server. All participants must be at least 18 years or older in order to play. Now, back to $1 Million Sharks with Alex Perry.
Thank you, Brandon Sparks, and welcome back to $1 Million Sharks. We're here with our champion, Ricky Johnson from Bexley, Ohio, who has $6,000. And now she'll be using that $6,000 to turn that into $1 million. Ricky, if you won $1 million or whatever you win tonight, what would you do with it?
Gosh. Well, if it's big money, I'd like to go to South Africa or Hawaii.
That's very
Wow.
nice. Did you cut the cards?
Yes, I did.
Let's open up the board and get to the big money cards. Alright, Ricky, you made it so far. Now let's see if you can turn that into big money by using your $6,000. You're going to make high-low wages in $500 increments by predicting whether the next card is higher or lower. You're going to start on the bottom level with your $6,000. 3 cards on the bottom line, bet that as you will. Move to the second level, we'll give you another $14,500 and 3 more cards. Your minimum bets, I said earlier, $500. You bet them in $500 increments until you get to the big bet where you must bet at least half your dollars, or you could cash out on your winnings and stop the game right there and there. We have a new rule. If you decide to change your card, and if you still don't like your changed card, you could still cash out. We want to make things a little bit more fair. So, do
Agreed.
you have any questions, Ricky? You can ask me anything.
Do not.
All right, here's her $6,000. I wish the best of luck to you, Ricky. Here's your opening card, a 10.
Oh boy. Get rid of it.
The 10 is gone. We have another 10.
Okay. Let's go $1,000 lower.
$1,000 lower than a 10? No. Down to $5,000 and you got a good card, the king.
Okay, $4,000 lower.
$4,000 lower. Another duplicate king. You still got $5,000 and a king.
Okay, let's go all in on lower.
All in this time, lower at 8.
Wow.
$10,000, we're giving another $14,500, taking up to $24,500, and you have an 8. And you can change it if you don't want it.
Yeah, please do. Get rid of it.
8 is now a 3.
Wow!
14,500 higher.
$14,500 higher. It's a 4. $39,000 and a 4.
Heavy stuffing, Ricky.
19,000 higher.
$19,000 higher than a 4. It's an ace.
Wow.
$19,000. What are you gonna do with that ace?
All in lower.
Of course, a 7. $116,000. We move that to the big bet. Do you want it?
Oh, wait.
Go away. You must bet at least half of your $116,000. It's a 7. Now,
Ooh.
you must bet at least half, or you can take your $116,000. Do you want to play that or cash out?
Drew the 7. I'm cashing out.
All right, $116,000 for Ricky Johnson.
Well, that was quick. He's cashing out. Continue on.
Congratulations, Ricky, on $116,000. Now, if you decided to play on, how much would you have betted, and what would you have called?
I would have gone just the bare minimum half, and I would have gone higher.
She would have gone $58,000 on higher. Let's see what the card was. It was a 10. You would have added more money to it. But you still got a
That's
nice
all right.
payday of $116,000.
It's not bad.
Thank you very much, Alex.
You're
Had a
welcome,
great
Ricky.
time here.
And that's right, we all had a great time here, and I hope you all had a good time watching this episode at home. Tune in next Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific time. We'll have 2 new contestants facing each other off to play for $1 million. This is Alex Parrish reminding you, please help control the shark population by having your sharks spayed or neutered. Good night, everybody.
Man, this is so much awesomeness right freaking there.
This is your announcer, Brandon Scruggs, speaking for $1 Million Sharks. A Paris Production Group presentation.
So that was $1 Million Shark Season 1, Episode 9. I'm telling you, it was amazing. I'm so bad for Bowman to beat the score, but that's just me. Congrats to Ricky for making this up this far, but that's just me, of course. But anyways, guys, that was LJPCBM episode number 755. Hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned for the next one. It's going to be Spin for $1 Million Season 1, Episode 17. Till next time, so Joseph, bye, peace out, baby. Good morning to be asked, guys, me soon. Till we're just out. See ya.
Given unto me this life I'll never take for granted, and given all the time I failed to really understand it, I never sought to meet the maker of reality, the one who gave the life that which is always happening, but I tried all the time. I ask, why me? Why was I the one to see things as I do under the moonlight and the sun? Perception is the question, and the giver holds the key.